This video made possible by Buy Mobile. Hey everyone, welcome back to Howtechs. Today we have a Galaxy S10 and we're going to show you how to change the SIM card. So first of all, you want to identify the SIM card tray, which is up here on the top. As you can see, it's there with the hole towards that band. So you want to take a SIM removal tool, and if you don't have one, you can just use a paper clip that's straightened out. And you want to find the SIM tray, which is here on the top left, if you're looking at the screen, next to that band. And make sure you don't stick it into this one, which is for like the noise cancellation microphone, and it doesn't open anything. So make sure that there's like that oval shaped tray with the small hole at one end, and that's what you're pushing into. So just line it up there, get it in, and then push it in gently, and the tray will pop up like that. And now use your thumbnail to pull it out gently. And this is a very big tray because, as you can see, you can fit not one card, but actually more than one card. So you can fit a card as well as a second card or a microSD. And you can barely read. It says microSD or SIM 2 as well as SIM 1. So let's grab a SIM card. And of course, these are nano SIMs. And you want to line up that notch. So here's the notch, if you can't see it, in the corner. So if the electrodes are facing up, it's in the top right. And in this case, you want to put it face down. So the notch is now in the top left, and it will kind of click in there. And so that's SIM number 1. And if you want to put the second one in, it goes in the same orientation, basically electrodes down into that position. So this is, of course, with the hole pointed towards you, pointed down, and it's in this orientation. Don't try to stick it in the other way. And in case you're wondering what it looks like with a micro SD card, in case you have one in and you don't know where to put it, so you can put the SIM here in SIM 1, and then you can take a micro SD card. And this one actually fits in a different orientation. It fits like this. And it should snap in a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So they're both kind of snapped into place with these little spring-loaded clips here. So if you don't shake it too much, it won't actually fall out. And of course, in both cases, the electrodes are pointed down. So there you go. That's how you put in a SIM card in either tray 1 or 2 and or a micro SD card. And now to put it back in, you want to line it up. And remember that the hole for pushing it out is here on the bottom. So you want to line that up. So in this case, if the phone is facing right side up, screen side up, the hole should be pointed towards you like this, towards the center of the phone, and slide it in and make sure that it doesn't get caught on the edge of the card as you slide it in. And notice also there's this little rubber seal here. That's for the waterproofing, so you want to make sure there's nothing obstructing that or blocking it, or it's not twisted. And you want to just very gently slide this thing all the way in and then push it down till it's flush. So you really want to make sure this is flush so there's no chance of water getting into your phone if, for example, you dropped it into the swimming pool or the toilet or anything like that. Okay, so as you can see, it should be pretty flush. And it's now beeping at me now that it has a SIM card in it. So that's the basics on putting the SIM card in. If you want to take it out, it's basically just the same steps. Put it in to the hole here and push gently, and now you'll see the tray pop out. And use your thumbnail again and pull out gently. And now the key thing here is to be careful so that it doesn't pop out and fall on the floor. So make sure that you have it facing up, screen side up, and you don't tip this one over. And it is locked in, but it could just as easily pop out. So just push it out with your finger if it doesn't fall out. And there you go. That's how you put in and remove a SIM card on a Samsung Galaxy S10. And make sure you push it in carefully and that it's, again, flush so that it doesn't have any chance of water getting inside. Okay, so that's it for today. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Definitely check out other how-to videos for the Samsung Galaxy S10, as well as many other popular phones here on Howtechs. See you next time. This video made possible by buymobile.com.au. The card is here on the bottom right, and there's also a very small notch here on the bottom right as well. You guys can see that. There's also